Okay, good. Before we start, actually, I keep forgetting this. Which last time I completely like forgot to do this. I just heard my phone vibrate, and I was like, nope, not doing that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, finally doing this. Yep. Don't know where to start. So, I mean, yeah, just kind of been doing this coloring sheet here. This wire, everything. Okay. And I did it for one stream, and this was everything that we did. And, yeah, I guess I'm just here to keep doing it until we finish it. I don't think we're gonna finish it for this stream. I think last time I was wearing gloves, but this time I'm not wearing gloves, so we'll just do that. Nothing to really explain, I guess. Let me just take a reference at the back of the sheet. I can pick it up. Actually, one thing I kind of forgot was to add a little bit of redness into her face. I think I kind of remember what colors we used. I think we used the electric blue, the man, I don't even remember. We'll figure it out. Hi Bun Bun, pretty nail colors. Yeah, I know, I love wearing light blue because my skin color kind of looks good on my skin, I guess. It's like a really popular color that a lot of people get when they get their nails done. It's like a light blue. I think it's a little trendy. I think it's like a pop of color, but like it's not boring, like a nude color or something. Sometimes you have to be careful. Sometimes like light colors can make your hands look kind of weird. Like it clashes a bit too much, but yeah. So I don't know if you've seen this stream. I don't think you were here when this stream was happening, but I was just working on this coloring sheet. And so you didn't miss anything, and this is kind of what we stopped at. And I'm just here to kind of continue using it. Doing it, excuse me. And I use these crusty dusty Prismacolors that I had for so long, like since I was a kid. What do I have here? Oh, I accidentally picked up some of the Vocaloid stickers that I got from the convention when I was volunteering there that I picked up. I put some of these on my old, I put some of these, not my old, on my, like, little pass, I put, like, a Luca on there. I don't know what to do with these. These are very cute, though, so I'm gonna, that was a mistake, I wasn't supposed to, pick those up. Awesome Vocaloid, yeah, I'm a big fan. Are you a really big fan? Love their music? Yeah. They call me a Vocaloid boomer in the community. I think that's what I'm called, so I'm just gonna pick up some colors. I think I'm done with that. I forgot what color. I think it's one of the very things, I think. I think it was the darker blue. Yeah, that one. Okay. I'm a fan, but I don't get with the community. Okay. So like, how long have you been a fan for? Are you kind of like new? Been a while, you just don't like want to associate with the community kind of thing? Because I've been around since, I think it's been like a good 10 years now. I think I started when I was 13, and so yeah, 2023. I think that's what it is. Blue. I think I used this. Ultramarine. Let me just pull out all the blues. Yeah, I think it's one of these blues actually. But like, if you want to know, Luca is my absolute favorite. I try to get as much Luca things as I had. I actually just recently got the classic old Lucan Android. The really crusty, dusty old Lucan Android that kind of looks like a bootleg, but it's not. It's just like, it's really old. The original one. I think this is the same one, right? Blue Indigo. Okay, yeah. Blue indigo, okay. Yeah. I was 6 or 7. Oh wow. Old fan. You're like more of a boomer than me. I only started when I was like 13. Yeah, but I just never left the whole thing, and so I'm kind of surprised that it's like kind of popular now. I always had this feeling that Vocaloid was like never gonna get its like moment, you know? It was one of those scene kids music I like, lol. Oh yeah. I mean, oh my god, that's a throwback, right? I can't even think of like songs back then. Not like Tokyo Teddy Bear. I think that's a little bit too recent. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 15-year-old song. Because when I think of the scene kid music, I think of Tokyo Teddy Bear, like whatever Nero was releasing at the time. Oh yeah, I shouldn't dwell on the bangs. Just start working on the hair, the bottom here. Oh wait, I have to bring out the reds. I'm gonna take out one of these reds here. But yeah, and I just never like left it. So I guess because I'm way more involved with like I might take this out too. I'm way more involved with like the whole technology of it all, if that makes sense. So like it wasn't even like I was a Vocaloid fan. It's like now I kind of know what other programs there are. There's like at the time there was like Chevio, Utao of course. There's like Synth V right now. There's like Vocaloid. Well yeah, Vocaloid, but what was it called? Deep Vocal. Just like a whole bunch of other things. So it was less of more of like, oh, I like Hatsune Miku, and it's more like being way more involved with like the actual tech of it all. I don't know. Just something about it just kept me sticking around. I need to test these colors actually. But did you have a favorite? Or you just was like, yeah, I'm kind of into it. That's really red. But I can actually make that work actually. That's really peak. Some other Vocaloid stuff, yeah, Kaito is definitely like my favorite, especially since there wasn't a lot of prominent male Vocaloids around, and Kaito was kind of like the only one, and like Gakupo was around too, but like I wasn't really into Gakupo until like recently. Now I really love him. There's like a lot of Vocaloids that I like didn't really like growing up, and then I just grew to really love them actually. I think a good example would be Vocaloid Lily. Oh, this is... Ooh, I think I messed it up. Oh, God. Okay. That's okay. Vocaloid Lily, I didn't really like growing up. Okay. Make that work. And now I kind of really love her, and I actually have, like, a figure of her in my room. I thought she was, like, okay, and then I just was like, okay, she's cool. I guess because a lot of people, like, didn't really know how to use her, I guess. Or, like... Obviously, I didn't own Vocaloid at the time, so I wouldn't know like how to use her, but yeah, just like her voice, it was just kind of like I think people were using her voice for like the wrong genre, but I just grew to really like her, so yeah, I have a fave. Oh, YouTube link, hold on. This one. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Oh, this song. Oh, yeah. How old is this song? Oh, 7 years. Oh, man, it feels like 2 years ago. Yeah, this is, recent, yeah. It was, like, one of those songs where it was, like, I wish I found the actual song I first listened to. I remember the first song. It was the Evan Polka. It's like that one. But I think they deleted some of them. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. And just from there I was just kind of like, oh, that's really cool. Like I think me and my sister like were really into it. Like my sister was like really into it, but then it just kind of dwindled for her. But for me, I just like I stuck with it since that day. So like your nails, thank you. It's like a little light blue moment. I mentioned to Bun Bun, I was like, I really liked light blues on my nails, so I really love to get like actual like fancy like acrylics done one day or something. But like once you get acrylics done, it's like you have to really like upkeep them. Or if you don't want them anymore, you have to get them shaved down so your natural nail can grow. Yeah. But that's where like honestly Vocaloid was like the start of like my love for like a lot of like metal music and stuff, which is kind of embarrassing. But like, you know, I was 13 and like I was obsessed with it and like it was like a huge exposure to a lot of genres, honestly. But I think also one Vocaloid I actually really didn't like too was Miku, actually. Like I didn't really like Miku. Since I was a Luca girl, so I just preferred those more natural, like natural sounding Vocaloids. But yes, thank you for coming to the stream, Arcfiend. Thank you so much, Bon Bon, for coming by. Sorry, I just like before I go on a Vocaloid tangent, I'm just gonna say that first. But yeah, but I grew to really like Miku, and now if I go to a store and I see anything Miku related, anything, I'm like I have to think about. It's like, okay, should I buy it? But yeah, we're just working on this coloring sheet like last time. Okay, I'm just gonna stop dwelling on the skin. Let's work on the hair. Yeah, it's hard to talk about like your favorite Vocaloids because there's just so many. There's so many I love. I don't think there's a Vocaloid that I truly despise. I mean, I guess like the private Vocaloids kind of suck because it's like it was like you couldn't really make a fandom around them because like they were privated, so there wasn't people like actually like in the community that can work with it. I should continue art too, actually. Yeah, let's both do it. I prefer Miku. I'll stay with original. Oh yeah. I mean Miku's just like a classic, right? Like again, like I said, like I used to like really hate her growing up, but I kind of love her now, so I hype her up every time I see Miku. I'm like, oh my god, it's Miku. But there's like private Vocalists like Arsloid that kind of came and went. Honestly, I think Fukaze was a character I had like no idea why it's like hyped with a lot of people. I know that's good. That's like I'm gonna get the people to come after me now because I say I don't like Fukaze, but I think Fukaze definitely. I would say I definitely dislike. If I said hate the other time, scratch that. I'll just say I dislike. There's not a lot of Vocaloids that I would say I absolutely despise their existence. Maybe it's not coming up into my brain, but yeah. It's like I'm so into the fandom, like this is how I talk about Vocaloid, but yeah, sometimes it's hard to talk about Vocaloid with people that are just like, oh yeah, I used to listen to it for like when I was a little baby, and then I stopped listening to it. It's like, oh okay. But yeah, ever since the game came out, it's been just on the rise. So I see people like cosplay as Miku at conventions now, like it's the early 2010s. Like she just released or something. It's very nice to see though. Yeah, even though like Vocaloid has kind of gotten more popular, I feel like it is a lot hard to find people to talk about it with. At least to my extent on how I like to talk about Vocaloid. In a very like deep way. Thinking maybe doing like a pink like inner here, like some ambient lighting in the hair. But like inside the hair here. Just do some little bit of darkness here. I was thinking I could try to find, because I'm not sure what color I want to do the dress. I have to see what colors. Mm. Take out the other colors here. We could do a green dress. Or we could do like this reddy type of dress. I have a lot of these like red colors. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, let's pull these out. Pull whatever these out. Maybe this. Yeah, I try to choose whatever colors I have the most so I can have more like range and stuff. And let's just pull these out again. Oh, these out again. But because these are so muted, I think I could pull out just a straight pink for the hair. I think I might have this, I'm not sure. I don't think I have a straight pink. Okay, well, that sucks. Whatever, I don't have to do it then. But I'll pull out these. I think I'll just do like a red dress in this case. I was picked on for liking Vocaloids, sadly. Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid and liking just like anime in general, like that is just the story of our lives. But yeah, Vocaloid was definitely like super different and like super not usual, because like how do you explain like singing robots that sound like a chipmunk? Yeah, it's like, okay, we'd rather you just watch anime instead. You're going a little bit too deep, buddy. But yeah. Definitely it was like, yeah, like it felt like everyone was picking on me. Especially like when you're growing up and you're listening to music that wasn't English. It's like, why would you do that kind of thing? It's like, why would you listen to music that's not English? You don't even understand what they're saying. Man. I was 13 and I was already vibing. They didn't understand. But I was like lucky to have friends around that was into it, especially in elementary school, and you just like talk to them about it. I actually remember like one of my friends I had in elementary school, because like I come from a bit of a small town. Like you still kind of see people like after you graduate high school and after you graduate elementary school, like the same people is still around the same city and stuff. And like so this my elementary school friend that I haven't seen in years, actually, I saw her at the university that I used to attend. And we're just kind of talking a little bit. And at the time, Miku was having her concert here. Not in my town, but like the place near me. Like the city over. And I was talking, it's like, yeah, like, you know, Miku is coming over her concert here for the first time. And like I'm planning to go with Gabe and stuff. Like I have a friend named Gabe. That's not their like full name. We just call him Gabe. And yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm not really into that stuff anymore. And it was like, oh, it was almost like heartbreaking in a way. Which I mean, like, yeah, she's grown up and stuff, but it made me feel like kind of like a baby. I was like, why am I still into these things too? But yeah, it was like we were like, I remember she used to like cosplay Miku in elementary school. Like she was like really into it, and yeah, it was kind of weird. It's like, yeah, I'm not really into that stuff anymore. It was like, oh, I think it was like also because like she was just into like anime in general anymore, and yeah, and that was like the last time I talked to her, which I don't even know the next time I'm gonna see her ever again. Like we were just like great elementary school friends and stuff. It's like one of those moments, like, you know, like on social media, they'll be like, do you ever just think about like those people you were classmates with in elementary school? Do you ever like think about what they're doing in life and hoping that they're doing okay? That was kind of like the moment at the time. Like I hope they're all doing okay. Wait, did I set up my... Oh no. Set up my Spotify properly, let me see. Hold on, I think I need to set up my... Okay, it's good. Never mind. But I think on Thursday... Today is Tuesday. So like in whatever, like 2 days is Rakuri day. So I was just like busy making Rakuri all day. Like you don't have to make Rakuri, you can just like get it store bought. Anyone who's like Indian, I'm sorry for my pronunciation. But yeah, it's like making those all day. Which is kind of like therapeutic. It's like you just like be braiding threads all day, but you can get like carpal tunnel. Or like you could feel the stress in your hand right away, especially since they have like these big lanky hands. We've got them all made in time, so yep. That's what I was kind of been doing. And it's actually been kind of rainy and cold, which I like because that is the weather that I like. Cold weather. Yeah. I was gonna say something else. No. This hair is looking okay, I guess. Yeah, I kind of want to not do too much with the hair. I kind of want to do get into the dress, but I'm assuming we might have a part 3 of this eventually. Same. I'm glad it's becoming autumn for real, though it is going to be hot and sunny next few weeks for me, sadly. Oh, you just got to push through, man. I think my forecast, it's going to be pretty rainy, like all week. I think there's going to be one day where the sun is going to be out, but I don't think it's going to be hot. I think it's just going to be like warmish, like warm with like a cold breeze. But you know, like, oh yeah, it was like the new Starbucks drinks, this pumpkin spice came back. And you know what? Like it makes me think of like the person I was in high school. And like how I just make fun of people that like would drink Starbucks and stuff, but when you grow up and you become a little bit happier, you actually start drinking that stuff and you realize, "Oh, that's actually like a good tasty drink." And then you're not mad anymore about shit. So I am excited for the pumpkin spice latte because it's good cinnamony, hearty fall goodness. Always get a half sweet though, and non-dairy. Pumpkin spice latte, drink it black, Lamau. just like ask them, it's like, can I just have the sauce in a whole cup and I'll just drink the sauce? But yeah, I mean, it's just good. It's just autumn goodness. Good, hearty, cinnamony, pumpkiny goodness. Half sweet, of course, like I mentioned. Like, yeah, it's nice to go out to like go somewhere to get a nice cute drink. It's nice. There's also that like apple crumble thing that they started releasing, so I want to try that too. I prefer local cafes to go out. It's usually because I want to be lazy and then make a proper it is okay. Yana, you gotta learn how to speak today. It's usually because I want to be lazy then make a proper coffee. Yeah, like going out, it's like I don't want to like actually make coffee, but especially when you want those like special dairy stuff. Special stuff. Go to Starbucks. On my lazy days, I drink drip coffee, or don't drink cafe's specialty. Specialty. Sorry guys, I've mentioned before I'm dyslexic. I just freaking can't pronounce things, but I get what you're saying. Other people can read the chat. But yeah, in my area, we don't have a lot of local cafe stuff. I think there is one, but obviously just because it's local doesn't mean it's like the best, to be honest. And of course we have like a Timmy's nearby. Again, it's like store stuff. I think with Starbucks, I'm just a little frustrated with how like the online drink orders, and it really messes with like the barista's flow because you can get a latte and like you could be waiting half an hour for it because someone decided to just, like get like 10 drinks on a online order. Um, there's a good number around me. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Usually in like bigger cities for me that I find those like specialty stuff. But yeah, I mean I really like the whole like integrity with coffee stuff. I like to watch a lot of that stuff because I was a barista for a while, like a long time actually. But you know, when you want to have something nice, like I put that what is it, like pride? Like pride away and I just like whatever, let's just get something cute. And it tastes good, so especially with like when I'm in a very depressive mode, I like to go to Starbucks to get something nice. Tasty, nice and tasty because it just makes me feel a little better. That's like something I've been learning in like therapy and stuff. Like if you do something good or if you feel kind of meh, to like give yourself a little treat. Obviously there's a balance to it, of course, don't always do it, but yeah. It like kind of like as weird as it sounds, it's like when you have things like Starbucks and stuff, it does give me this feeling of like, oh, there's actually something on this planet that is good that I can like rely on every year or whatever. Like I don't, yeah. As like deep as that sounds, as sad as that sounds, it's like, yeah, I like this stuff, you know? I think I might need an eraser because it kind of messed up on the hair here. I like colored everything. I didn't even consider highlights. Let me just go grab an eraser. Do y'all have Spirit Halloween in Canada? Oh, fuck yeah. We have Spirit Halloween. We have the whole Best Buy, like, we took the whole Best Buy out and then we put a whole Spirit Halloween in there. Yeah, I was like on the train, like a sky train, and like I saw the Spirit Halloween sign. I'm like, oh my god, it's here. It's like a banner of hope. Yeah, I have a Spirit Halloween shirt. Like, they have like merch there. They have like Spirit Halloween merch. And I was like, I got one. It's like an orange. It's like an orange black bleach shirt, and it has just like Spirit Halloween just like slapped on top of the shirt. And it's a very nice cozy shirt. I like it. Yeah, but I like pumpkin spice latte. There's no shame in drinking it. People want to shame people who drink it. There's no shame. Keep in mind that I do like drinking regular coffee too, so it's like I'm not a person that goes to Starbucks every day to have a frappuccino every day to start my day, right? Like, not who drink it, it's the people who go crazy for it. Uh, Let me think about that. Like how crazy? Are we talking rummaging, like what, destroying Starbucks? White girls? Oh yeah. Yeah. Personally, around in my area, I don't really see that, so I guess people realize that, you know, this is always going to be a drink that is going to be available every year, so like I think people kind of calm down a little bit, personally. Yeah. I like to describe myself as a coconut though. Or like people, honestly, as weird as that sounds, I kind of describe myself as kind of a coconut, kind of. But like not that extreme though. I'm not following. Oh, when you call someone a coconut, they're brown on the outside, but they're white in the inside. That's what a coconut is. But I'm not like that white in the inside. Yeah. Like in high school and stuff, it's like I'd be like, oh, I think my leg is like shaking the camera. I'm like shaking my leg, it's messing with the camera. Oh, I got it wrong then. I like coconuts as a fruit. Yeah, coconut for me it's like an on and off thing. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I don't like it. I like coconut water, but it depends for me. Yeah, like in high school, it's like girls would be like, "Oh my God, Starbucks," and I'm like, I'm so like basically I was like a pick me girl in high school, and be like, I don't like Starbucks. Like that's just like, because it's like I associated girliness to like villainy. So when girls were doing their girl thing, I thought that was bad. So I was like, I hate that. I want to be like the boys and like hate Starbucks because they don't like girls that like Starbucks. When I realized guys were just being mean to being mean, and then it like rubbed off of me. But then growing up, I was like, actually no, they're actually like onto something. And I'll be like walking in with like my crop top and like my hoop earrings. I'm like, you guys like pumpkin spice? Bitch, me too. I love pumpkin spice too. How we change over time in life. I'm kind of happy that I can admit that though. I like coconut cookies and stuff are great, especially is it cojito? Maybe I'm not pronouncing that right. Is the Q like at H or something? I don't know Spanish, my guy. I'm sorry. No wait, J is the H. Is it coquito? Coquito? Is it just the cu? I have coconut soda behind me actually. My only acceptance was when I dated some Starbucks like girl. Oh, okay. I see. Sorry if I pronounced that right. Wrong. You have glasses? Yeah, I know. Glasses in real life and on the model. They're rimless. That's why you can't. Coquito. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, they're rimless, so that's why you can't see it. Yeah, so they kind of just disappear. They're like my real life glasses. My real life glasses are rimless. They're well hidden, yeah. I think because my quality is generally pretty bad, so you can't really see that. But yeah, they're like my real life glasses. I have rimless glasses, so no shame in glasses wearing, guys. Glasses wearing is cool. Because there are people who would fake wearing glasses. And like, bitch, I need to pay to see. What do you mean you're fake wearing glasses? Take that shit off. I need to pay to see, bitch. Yeah, low profile enough for me to forget them in the art. Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, I'm not that blind, so if the glasses are off, I can still function in society. But yeah, I think my motto is supposed to be mostly like I remember when I was designing it, I was thinking this is just gonna be me in like really cool clothing. So this is the closest of real life me that you can get. I think the head. Yeah, I don't want to dwell on it too much. Or I should probably erase. Where's my eraser? Oh, there it is. I wish I had a Steedler eraser. This is just like a studio regular schmegular eraser. But the Steedler erasers are the best. They never fail me. They just clean up so nicely and they erase so good. From like what I remember. Yeah, but like I like the rimless glasses because it doesn't really take away too much, and it kind of keeps everything kind of open on my face. Or listen. I use a Steeler eraser usually. Yeah, I mean they're very common to find, and they're just like really good. um, I was gonna say something. Yeah, it's like I've tried like kneaded erasers before. It's not really my thing. I guess like with the type of art I do, I don't really need a kneaded eraser. I have some Prismacolor ones and a kneaded one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I had a kneaded eraser because I'm like, oh, I'm an artist, I need this, but like I just was like just kind of like stopped it, I guess. Like I wasn't really doing a lot of traditional art anymore, and I don't even know where it is anymore. I don't even think I have it, or it's probably just like sitting somewhere, I don't know. I use a lot of different mediums when doing traditional, so I have like 4 types of erasers, right? Yeah. Because I think with the kneaded, it's like it's really good when you want to kind of just like lift off. For me, when I use kneaded erasers, it's like when I want to lift product off, not completely erase it, so I can like make like a nice gradient or just like have less pigment into the illustration, usually with like pencil and stuff. But I just kind of found kneaded erasers kind of annoying at the time, so Poliwhirl, yeah, you just noticed him? He's been like in every one of my streams. But yeah, he's my favorite. I like Poliwhirl. That and for powdered stuff like charcoal, yeah, I wasn't that intense to like buy like straight powdered charcoal for art. I just like worked with uh pencils mostly. I just made Pokemon art. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Poliwhirl, he's the best. He's like my favorite. I have a little plushie of him. For water Pokemon, Mudkip is one of my favorites. Oh, he's a classic. Yes, Poliwhirl. Say it another time and he'll show up at night to haunt you, Bun Bun. Keep saying it, he'll come up. I'll show you my little Poliwhirl stuffy. But growing up, I called it Stuffy. But like plushie, pretty much. He's a big guy. You can't even see him. You can't even see him that well. Maybe if I zoom out. Yeah, Poliwhirl. This will just be the stream. ADHD brain entertained. I can listen now. Oh, that's good. I think I'm doing something right then. Okay, yeah. This is my hand for size? I don't know. It's not the best scale, but here is. That's you guys. Those are you guys over there. Oh, stuffy legs. Yes. It's so cute. Okay, I'll put him away. He's always on my bed. Whoa. Zoom in. Like I like with that being said though, I like Pokemon kinda, not that much. Like I don't really play a lot of the Pokemon games, but I'm like a casual Pokemon fan, but I do like Poliwhirl. I mean, especially when Pokemon Go was out, that was like my favorite thing in the world, but I'm not a regular Pokemon enjoyer is the word. I don't know. Like I don't keep up with it too much. I'm more of like a Yu-Gi-Oh person. That's like that's my vibe. I've just kind of been slowly watching the show and stuff. I'm no longer either. I no longer have my cards. Oh yeah, I still have my cards actually. They're like right beside me. I keep everything, all of my cards in here. I can just show you here. Listen, I'm a variety streamer. I show everything, dog. So these are my Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, which I still have figures, manga, and over 500 cards. Yeah, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is like a different vibe, you know? This is all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but... yeah, these are all my Pokemon cards. Old ass. Oh, the reflection I can't really see too much. Okay, that's probably better. But these are, yeah, they're not too special. They're just... I have this one. A little bent and stuff. I'll show you all like the special like holographic ones, I guess. So this one, Dark Noir. I can't tell the rarity of them, I just have them. So I have that one. Guard Devour. Very pretty holographic. It's kind of busted, kind of folded. I got that one. Basic ones. Yeah, like Geralts and stuff. Zubat, Slowpoke. Sorry, the reflection is hard to, oh yeah, just like all the basic stuff. Got a Steelix here. Here's another one. Busted. Hella busted. Gotta make sure the reflection is not affecting anything. Porygon, I love the Porygon one. We got Electrifier. This is a little shiny, it's a little shininess in the back here. Raichu. A straight up Pikachu, I love it. Vibes. Here's one of the newer ones. So, Dedenne, but it's very cute. It's has all that holographic designs here. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm so jelly. Yeah, these are hella old. I mean, this is one of the newer ones here. Yeah, it's very cute to look at. Hitmonlee, it's another shiny one. Hitmonlee. Meishao. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm just trying to filter out so I can get to the shiny ones, but hopefully you can see. I have like two of these Dicklets, which are like different art. This one's more busted than this one. Duck Trio as well. I don't know if you can see. That's very cute. Shiny Gyarados. This is kind of new. So, again, I can't judge the rarity on these, but very pretty. Jinx with like the original black, dare I say the original black face on it before they turned her purple. I mean, that's the truth. What do you, like, that's the truth. Not saying I don't agree, with the redo. It's like, yeah, they should have turned her purple. That's like that. I agree with that. Little Piplup, Tentacool, Magikarp. Wobbuffet, Dark Marowak, yeah, Weasel, and the prettiest one is the back one here. Tease. Just like with Mr. Popo from DBZ, he got turned blue, yeah. And then the Venusaur EX, whoa! Look how pretty that is. I don't know. I mean, yeah, seeing it in real life is probably a bit better without, like, this light in the front here, but... The back is not special, but... Yeah, that's pretty. I got this from, like, because my sister did a lot of, like, this collecting stuff, and so... He, like, gave me the Venusaur. But she would get, like, those, Pokemon packs with, like, the little figurines in it. Put that back. The last ones are from Black and White. Oh yeah, I grew up with Black and White. Hold on. Where are you? I probably messed up the order on these. Like the Dark Marowak, right? These ones? Dark Marowak, Sneasel. I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say? Yeah, I think I messed up the order on these, so just let me know which one you want me to pull out to see. I'll keep them on the side here. Yeah, I can't pick up this Vulpix. There we go. the Venusaur in the back. Where's my box? Oh, here. My little dollar store deck box here. And then here's some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I didn't do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh card collecting, as you can see. I just kind of bought a pack, and I was like, I just kind of wanted to see what the vibe was like. And so I'm trying to pay attention with like the reflection here. Jurassic Piranus. No, I don't have a blue eyes. Don't ask. Man, now I want to look at my cards again. Yeah, just like look at them. Just like sometimes I usually do that too. I'll just like the collections of things that I have, I'll just like look through them. Sometimes I just like to look through the Pokemon cards. Sometimes. Beginning of the End, Empress Mantis, Slot Machine. Like these guys got like the the wackiest monsters. Bokuichi the Frightening Car. Like come on. Pokemon can't do this. Come on now. Purity Orb. Fortress Whale. Reminded me that my Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is just sitting on my desktop. Do you play like the online game? Here's Vampire Lord. Wow, the holographics you can kind of see a little bit more on camera actually. Here. Fortress Whale. Another Vampire Lord. Because I was thinking of trying out the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. Desert Loctus, Dance with Beasts. Gladiator Beast Vespasis. I can't even pronounce that. I think it's like my strongest card that I have so far. Very pretty. Just love it. It's just like it gives me childhood memories, the look of these cards. I remember my cousins used to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I would see the back of them just like this. And they didn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but they had the cards. But I was a little baby, I didn't really understand. And I have Galliant Granite. This cool samurai on here. Like super holographic here. That's very cool. I love the black here. Not really special. I'll have to just buy a pack. The thing is too, is like when it comes to buying Yu-Gi-Oh packs, I'm not that strategic. Like I don't really know where to start. I think in America they have more options for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like in Canada, like we don't have Target in Canada. I try to go to Walmart and see what they have. Maybe I have to check again. I haven't checked for Yu-Gi-Oh cards in like so long. But yeah, that's kind of what I got. And if I start collecting more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I probably have to get a new deck box. Have a separate one for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And we do have like a local hobby place and like the local mall that we have here, but they're mostly Pokemon and mostly like sport card stuff. So it's hard to find like just places where there's good Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I think there is like an underground one somewhere around here, but I'm a little too scared to walk in. Master Duel is free and a great way to start learning full-scale Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I should. Maybe there'll be a stream one day. I'll learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. To play Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I just love the whole vibe of Yu-Gi-Oh! Over Pokemon. TB freaking H. TB freaking H. Wait, before I... The Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market, yeah. I'm just gonna, while I'm actually showing people stuff, did you guys want to see my Spirit Halloween shirt? Or not? Because I can just pull it out if you want to see it. I have Spirit Halloween merch. I don't know, something about that, I was just like, I vibe with that. Yeah, okay. Hold on tight. I'll be back. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Let me set this up. I'm gonna show you. Basically, it just looks like this. I kind of like it. Like that. And it's just like a nice oversized shirt. I have my hand cam on here. It's not showing up on my Twitch. Maybe there's a delay. I have to wait. Okay, y'all can see it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Sorry. My thing had a delay. I was like, is it not showing it? Exactly what I expected. Yeah, it's sick. It's like kind of over the top, but like cool. And it's like, who here owns this? You know? I can just imagine like one day Spirit Halloween just like never happens ever again, and then like I just have this for memories. But yeah, let me zoom me back in. I think this will be the VOD thumbnail. Who cares about the coloring sheet? Let's make this the VOD thumbnail. People are gonna watch the VOD now. Okay, back to coloring. My dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear that. I gotta adjust my mic. Oh, my mouse is messed. Okay, there we go. Oh, my mouse is kind of in the way. But yeah, I should definitely try out Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream maybe. I don't know. Maybe I want to kind of learn it a bit and then do it on stream. But I feel like it's a little bit too stressful if I just start learning it. I think I did kind of. I think I did. Like they have an app, right? I think I did kind of play it for a while. Then I just kind of stopped playing it. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check to see. Like I think for me, it's like I have to play it just to check to see if my computer can like handle it, and then like go from there. That's a speed duel version? Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, Duel Links, yeah. Okay. That was my a bit of experience with that, but I'll definitely check out Master Duel. I don't want to dwell too much on the hairs, so. But also kind of thinking about like what else I could do for like a stream thing. Because I want to have more ideas under my belt. Don't really know what to do since I'm kind of limited on what I can do. So I'm just trying to think about like some other ideas, like what to stream and stuff. I have to yawn. It was funny getting back into it for me. Okay, it kind of just helped spark your interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'll definitely try it out because, for me, like, I really loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Like watching it and stuff, and I still really love it. I just like feel a little fatigued about it right now, and it's like, it'll be nice to have something to help me jump back into it. But the Roller Coaster Tycoon stream, like when I was trying to like edit the stream so I could put it on YouTube, it took like forever. It took like yesterday and yeah, it took yesterday and today for it to like process and get it onto YouTube. Like when I was doing that just chatting stream yesterday, like I was I think I said it in stream. It's like I was processing a VOD on my little video editor thing that whole time. And it took till the next day in the middle of the afternoon for it to finish. So I'm glad that's over. Man, I hate it when this stuff like crashes because I hate having to like have to make it in like my video editing program and then like yeah. But not bad streaming 3 days in a row. I felt like I haven't. I felt like I haven't streamed 3 days in a row, but maybe that's like a start of something new. Maybe I'll start streaming every day, which absolutely not. I don't want to do that, but yeah. Into the habit of it already. I think I did see like Yu-Gi-Oh cosplayers at the convention I was at too, so kind of nice seeing that, you know. I was thinking about like other cosplay that I wanted to do, like cosplay I wanted to do if I ever did one. And like I got so inspired. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream already, but I got so inspired by like everyone's cosplay. It's like I just want to like do something really freaking cool. Because I actually like doing cosplays. I've done like foam armor stuff, like amateur stuff, and I've done oh, why is my VTuber? Okay. Yeah, I was like, why is it looking up the whole time? Okay, there we go. That would be crazy to do a cosplay. Or just like streaming every day. Maybe one day you're comfortable when you can make a cosplay and stream. Yeah. I was thinking because when I was doing the Death Scythe stream, and I really love the design so much, and because the Death Scythe is based off of a bat, I was like, oh, I want to do a Death Scythe cosplay, but like it's a human version, obviously, and it's like I obviously have like the bat wing stuff going on and like the scythe and like the kind of garment that kind of emulates the Gundam. Maybe some like cool like leg armor that looks like Gundam armor. To stream every day, that would be crazy person move, but making a cosplay sounds sick. Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. Yeah, I mean like, but the idea that I want, I literally have to start now. If I want to make a summer cosplay for the next convention, I have to start now. But I don't got money, so it's pricey to make a cosplay. But I love to make like a Death Scythe cosplay. That'd be so cool. Just like the green scythe. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. I have to design it though. I have to figure out how to design it, how to piece it together, make a blueprint for it. I think like the biggest cosplay I've done was like in high school. I cosplayed as Zelda. And I did the whole like, is this too zoomed in? Yeah, sure, whatever. I did the whole like shoulder, it was Twilight Princess Zelda, so I did the whole shoulder padding armor. That was the hardest thing to do. Made like the dress and stuff. That was, yeah, it was for like a little high school cosplay contest thingy. And I was very proud of it. I think I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna at least wear this costume like 2 years in a row. So yeah. There's another costume that I did. That would be so complicated but badass. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean, right? I have to start now. I have to start doing it now so it's all prepared properly. But the last major cosplay I did was it was Zafina from Tekken, and I did like this cosplay of her that was based off of her Tekken 7 outfit, but it wasn't exactly the same. I kind of just made it in my own rendition, and I like hand sewed, like I made like this little cropped jacket, and I hand sewed that all. I made the skirt, I hand sewed the skirt because I didn't like using the machine. I like hand sewing everything. And I made like her little gauntlet, like not her gauntlet, but her little corrupted hand. I made that into like a silver gauntlet instead of like a corrupted hand, and I had like purple ribbon around it. And I had a lot of like silver chains and stuff. And I tried to make sure to use stuff that I already had. And I really liked that cosplay, but I just, after that 1 year of wearing it, I was like, oh, I'm done. I don't want to wear it anymore. So yeah. I just like mentioned that because I've been watching a lot of cosplay videos, like people making cosplays, and it's kind of like piqued my interest. Even my friends said like because when I wore that cosplay, it was like I was with her at the time of the convention. And she was like even saying when I was mentioned, it's like, oh yeah, I'd love to just make like a big cosplay one day. And she's like, you know what, Guggen, it's like I think you can really do it. Like I think you're just like really crafty. And I think you're able to like make something like that if you really like are dedicated to it. And she's always like mentioned that to me. It's like there's something about the cosplaying stuff that she thinks really resonates with me. Like there's something that she sees in it that I'm like, girl, what are you trying to say? But it's like really weird because you have people like Kamui Cosplay that obviously does really good cosplay because they own like 3D printers and stuff and like laser cutting machines to make all their patterns, and they know how to use Blender and stuff. So it's like when you're trying to do it just like at your house when you don't have those things, you know? I need some water. Ooh, this thing was heavy. I almost dropped it. I forgot that I had so much water in here. I also like to like I was also like to like I don't know how do I can't speak. I also like to bake a lot too, like when I have the chance. And there is some like stuff that I like to make over and over again that like the family likes that I make. I make like banana bread all the time when I can. Not all the time. But when we have like the bad bananas, like I try to make banana bread and I have my own recipe and I make it all the time. I'm like, that'd be like an interesting stream just to like cook. Because I think, you know, I think people already do that. Not saying that I'm the first one to do it. But that means I have to be outside of my room and I can't bake at 10 p.m. So, maybe in the very far future, I would share my iconic banana bread recipe. My mom does that too. Like she has recipes that she makes over and over again that no one else will know. My pencil crayons are messed up here. I also like to make a lot of mac and cheese because it's like my favorite comfort food. And I have my own recipe for that too. My little secret recipe. I'm talking about the bread. Oh yeah, she has her own banana bread? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, banana bread is honestly like my favorite thing. And the eraser. But also, yeah, she has her way of making everything, of course. Of course. Yeah, parents always have like these recipes that like they just it's in their head and they just know it and like they technically don't have a recipe because they just like guess everything and it turns out the same all the time. Did I use the right? Yeah. Erase some. Good thing I'm using the good paper or else it won't like start like ripping up. She's a jack of all trades for sure. Oh yeah. What are some cooking things that I do as well? I mean, yeah, like when it comes to like my own recipes, like yeah, it's like mac and cheese and banana bread. Oh, I was gonna say like when I go to like Starbucks and stuff, it's like people always meme on like the lemon loaf. Like, oh, the lemon loaf's so good, but I don't even like the lemon loaf. I prefer just getting the banana bread. I prefer that. It's like every time I go to Starbucks, I always have to get the banana bread. For me, it's like I always order the same thing over and over again. I have not had it yet. I mean, like it's just some nice carbs, tasty carbs. But I like the lemon flavor stuff a lot. Yeah. I think for me with the lemon loaf in Starbucks, like they put that layer of frost on top of the crust. And it's just like I personally like I don't mind sweet things, but for some reason for the lemon loaf I don't like it. I think that's why people like it because of the little frosty crust on top. But yeah. And like I don't like the frosty top on the lemon loaf, but when they have their seasonal like cookies where it's just like the frosted cookie, like I would just eat that whole. I enjoy the espresso romano too. Oh yeah? For sure. Yeah. I'm just like a latte person. I know like I have family that like they really like the mistos and the americanos. But I just go for latte or just like regular coffee. Um I've always wanted to try like affogato. But it's hard to get affogato around because I don't really have like a like I don't really have an espresso machine at home, so I can't really make it at my place. Um but yeah, but like citrusy espresso I've never really had. I'm definitely more of like the heartier type of person. Why is it doing that? Okay, never mind. Okay, it should be fine. I never drink Americanos. I just have the actual American coffee instead if I want a very light cafe. Yeah, yeah, because I know in like Italy, it's like things like coffee. It's mostly just espresso, right? You just have the espresso, maybe with a little bit of milk. Um, and like drip coffee is like a very American thing. It works good with dark coffees because it adds a taste that you can't be had since the flavor is mostly robust. Are you talking about the Romano or just the American coffee? Adds a taste. Because I'm thinking you're talking about the Romano. The Romano, yeah. I'll maybe try that. I'll add some lemon in the espresso if I ever get the chance. Do you prefer doing just like the lemon slices or do you just get like lemon juice and you put some lemon juice in there? I want to smell like coffee beans, lol. Yeah. American coffee is nothing special, yeah. You know, there is, Bun Bun, there is a fragrance. Because I also like researching stuff about fragrances as well. And recently, I forgot the name of it, but there is like a fragrance where it's like, it smells like pretty much just like you walk into a coffee shop. It's like, that's the fragrance, and you can like smell like that all day. Of course, it's all like fancy dancy, so it's not going to be like cheap. But there is fragrance like that where you can just like walk into a bakery. It's like walk into a bakery / coffee shop type of scent. And I have to do some more research on what it is. I think Michaela made a video on it. Maybe I should look at her YouTube channel. I use sliced lemons. Okay. I'll try it out one day. Computer wants to be slow. Make a... Not Michaela. There's one girl that I follow on YouTube. Oh yeah, her. Wait, hold on. I have to see, make sure my OBS. Okay, for sure. Sorry, I'm really actually interested because I want to actually know what it is so I can reference it in the future. Melissa, yeah. I think it might be an older video, but I live next to a gas station so I can get Starbucks freeze cups anytime. Oh yeah. You know, I've never like I've always had those like Frappuccino cups around. Not cups, like those glass like things that you can get, those Starbucks stuff. I was always around, but I never drank any of those. I thought they were kind of gross, to be honest. Did she make a separate video on it, or is it just... Top 5. Yeah, but I used to be on a fragrance kick, you know? I would just like research stuff about fragrances because like I kind of got interested in the whole like niche of it. And so I do have a bit of a fragrance collection. Nothing too special, but I do have like my little signature scents, you know? Yeah, but there is a fragrance that kind of smells like a bakery. I'll search for it on my free time, I guess. Um, yeah, they do, but I know when the fresh batch comes because during time they get better. Oh, okay. Do you just like see the truck roll in or something? Do you actually just tell the guy it's like, are they fresh or? Yeah, when it comes to Starbucks stuff, I usually don't get stuff outside of Starbucks. I just get it at the place. um, yeah, it's taking me a while because my computer likes to well, I just see the truck. Yeah, that's what I thought. um, sorry, I'm just like into this now. Yeah, maybe if I just straight up write down fragrance. I'm a fast writer with one hand. That because I remember what the bottle looked like. Bakery. Sorry, if you're probably not interested, but I'm like dialed in right now. I think this is just kind of for myself, I guess. I think it's this one. Yeah, the fragrance, I think it's just called Tea for Two. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what the top looked like. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple options here, but... Sorry, that was just kind of like for my own reference. I just got so into it. Last time they forgot to close the truck there, so I just went, so there are just like a trail of chips falling out. Oh my god, the raccoons! They can eat! Damn, and the birds. My goodness. I think I used the wrong blue here. Actually, I lied. I actually did use the right blue here. Because I'm an art genius. Wait. Oh yeah, I did use the wrong blue. I used the blue marine instead of the, this one. Damn it. It's okay. I think the next one... This one? Sure, why not? How is it like every time I do something on stream I mess it up? I manage to mess it up all the time. Like why? Why can't I just have like one good stream where like something good happens? I think the only stream where I can't even think of a stream where I didn't mess up. Damn. With that being said, I think I'm kind of upset with this side. I'm just gonna finish it up with the aqua. The aqua. This one right here. Part of being human, yeah. I feel like you tend to say that all the time, but like slowly and slowly I'm starting not to believe you. I'm just different. I'm just built different in the worst way. I'm like not meant to be here in the worst way. Like how am I surviving? This is what happens when you raise a bat in a wolf den, okay? It just doesn't work out. They get all little fucky wucky in the brain, that's what happens. I mean, you probably can't see the color difference too much on camera, but I can see it. I have to look at this every day. You're just on top of here. Okay. Hair looks okay. Let's just do something over here. Me too, it's super different. Like, how can you use two different blues? What a disgrace, what disgracefulness. Hey, listen. For some reason, I thought these two colors looked the same for 2 seconds. I just picked up the wrong one. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, now that I look at it, they are different, but... I'm human after all, I guess. By your rules, I'm human. Can't say nothing. Telling the art gods on you? Bro. They don't even know I exist. You ask them, they're like, who? What artist is that? They don't exist. We don't know who she is. BRB coffee must be warm. Are you gonna microwave that shit? Or are you just gonna make a new batch? Let me know. Let's work on the dress/bow areas now. Kind of over the hair. This might be a part 3, so... The red out. So we always test our pencil crowns and stuff before we actually put it on the girl, so... So this is just straight orange. Can't barely see it on camera. We have poppy red. ER. So that's our only thick one, so that is very red for our base, so I don't know if we'll do that. We have magenta. We have crimson red. Sounds like something my 13-year-old self would really like. Like, oh, that's my favorite color, crimson red. Because I'm cool and different. Rouge pivot. Rouge pivot. Oh, it's like an orangey kind of orangey red. Kind of weird. I think like if someone saw that, that would just be like straight orange to them, but apparently it's not. It's like a red orange. We got Terracult, Terracutie, Terracutie. Some like brown color. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this. And Rouge Quadrichromy. Why would you call it that? Rouge hue. Oh, it's like a more fluorescent magenta. Okay. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I think... Yeah, this is gonna be... This is gonna be a tough one. Maybe we'll use the poppy red as a base? Oh, it's so bright as a base though. I think we'll use the crimson red as a base actually. No crimson. Very thin. Pivot. Orange. Red poppy. Rouge crimson. Where is the crimson red? Oh, some of these I was looking at the French. Okay. I have to really look at these then. Okay. Oh, damn, I was looking at the French. Okay, whatever. I'll just look at the French then. Red poppy, orange. Okay, like the actual colors. So this is process red, orange, regular orange, terracotta. That's why it sounded weird. Like it was on the tip of my tongue. This is poppy red. This is crimson red. So I was actually looking at the English here. This is magenta, and this is also poppy red, but like in the thick version. So magenta, crimson red. Okay. Red. Okay. Candy red is my favorite. Candy red is my favorite red. Oh, just like a straight bright red. We're just gonna be using the crimson red to lay down the base, since I was gonna use the poppy red, but it's a little bit too bright for our base, so let's just start with that then. Since this is like the this is like the reds that I have in like the most range, I'm gonna use that for the dress. Um, and also maybe I'll just like screw it and just do the bows in like the poppy red color. Because why not? Like a little light color. Just very lightly. Yeah, it's really nice to lay down color, like the thicker ones. And then I'll probably just go in with the poppy red, but like in the very thin. So these are two the same, they're just like different thickness and stuff. But I have like a lot of the streams that I've been kind of doing. I noticed that like me doing these coloring sheets, or like this coloring, like this is the only color sheet that I've been doing. But like a lot of people respond kind of like positively to them. Like I think it's one of my most viewed VODs out of all of, like the streams I've had. Um, yeah, like I guess something about this coloring sheet stuff really resonates with people. Maybe it's just nice to see someone just do this on stream. It's like something for people to watch, but like, um, also like listen to someone talk, I guess. You can see some of like the blue that kind of spilled into the bow. It turned kind of like this orangey yellow on the sides here. But not like pretty. It's not like a pretty orangey yellow. It was crazy too. It's like some of the streamers that I follow, they all kind of like stream at like the same time as me. Like they kind of stream at like 10 p.m. Or like when they rarely do stream, it's like it's always while I'm also streaming, so it kind of sucks. Like I want to watch the streams, but like I need to stream as well too. I'm sorry, guys. Or like when they do stream when I'm not like going live, then it's like, well, I'm like busy. I need to do other things right now. Yeah, I don't want to dwell too much on those bows, but it's cute, like the blue with the red. The crimson red out of here. Crimson red. Oh my god. There's three streamers I like to watch and it's always at the same time, yeah. Just have like three tabs open. Easy. Especially because you got like ADHD brain going on, right? So it's like if you get bored of one stream, turn off their volume and then go back on the other stream, and then when you're bored of that guy's stream, just go back on the other stream. Do you ever like do that? Just like um just have 3 tabs open? Because sometimes I do that when I'm watching like YouTube videos. Like if I get bored of it, then I'll just watch something else and then come back to it when I'm ready to come back to it. So what you're saying is I should I said oh my god, I can't speak. So what you're saying is I should switch, yeah. Because honestly, sometimes I do that. Like I mentioned, it's like if I watch a video, it's like I'm bored of this. I'm gonna watch something else in the meanwhile, and then come back to it when I have the energy to watch it. Especially when there's like long videos, because I enjoy watching long videos. I just do that, and sometimes I'm kind of like concerned about it. Like it's like maybe I shouldn't be doing this. It's not good for my psyche. But I do it anyways. And because I do that, I know like things like TikTok just won't mesh well with me. So usually I try to make it very light-handed as possible and try not to make it as streaky as possible. But in that case, like cross-hatching really helps to just kind of fill it in properly. Make sure that you're not overlapping it. And then sometimes I'll do a little cross-hatching to kind of fill everything in. I'm just kind of going the opposite direction. Make sure I'm not dwelling too much on certain areas or else it'll be kind of uneven. Now it just looks kind of filled. Yeah, but you like talk a lot, which is what's something I actually like. I mean, thank you. I mean, it's really hard to be honest, to like talk constantly all the time and just trying to make like conversation and trying to think of topics while speaking. So it's something that I am working on. So thanks, actually. um, it's like once you are done a sentence, it's like, okay, where the hell do I go from here? I think that was like one of the biggest struggles with like streaming, was just trying to make conversation out of thin air, especially when you have like 0 viewers. You don't really have a lot of that energy that you can bounce off of, so you just have to just create that energy out of nowhere. Because the dog hair. Ooh, I know it's dog hair because it's a little curly and it's not black. I was mentioning yeah, because like when you're streaming, you have to always anticipate that someone is just gonna hop onto your stream, and that like you need to be there just like talking and stuff, because if they're on their stream and like for 10 seconds they hear you not speaking, then they'll just hop off. So I had to teach myself how to constantly talk and like make topics about what I'm seeing and like what I'm thinking about, and trying to ask questions at the same time. I think that's why a lot of people don't really succeed too much as a streamer, because they just can't really do that. I guess I get this illusion that like when you start streaming, it's like instant fame kind of thing. I think a lot of parents think that it's like you start streaming and then all of a sudden you get gajillions of dollars for playing video games, but I mean, yeah, it's more than that. It's like I can't imagine, like I only stream probably like 2 hours from what I see. 2 hours, maybe a half an hour more depending. And like I get exhausted already. So I can't imagine people who do that like 4 or 5 hours a day, or you know, a couple times a week. But I guess for those people, it's like they have an audience that they can kind of, again, bounce the energy off of. So it's a little bit easier for them, I'd imagine. Not saying that that is exactly the case, just yeah. And like I heard too, it's like if you're just like really good at like say the game that you play, then maybe making a lot of conversation is actually not necessary because they're just there to see you play your game very well. They're not really there to see you make conversation and stuff like that. As long as you play the game good, they'll watch you, kind of thing. So yeah, those like definitely those two sides to everything. Um, so yeah, I'm not really good at anything I do, so I have to make it up with a personality or like an illusion of a personality. I don't know. Because when I started streaming, like I did art and stuff, but like I wouldn't say my audience is very big. I don't even really think I have much of an audience other than like the occasional 2 likes on Twitter, and then if I'm lucky, maybe something will pop off. But I've never had anything pop off like intensely, like thousands of likes. I don't even know which piece has the most likes that I have ever had. I don't even think it broke 100. Like that's how small my audience is, I guess. Then you have a nice personality. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I guess you could say that with like it's like people, I guess. It's like the streamers that are good at games, it's like the pretty people in life where pretty people don't really have to make a personality because they kind of grew up knowing that like I can get whatever I want just by being pretty. So a lot of them just don't have like a personality per se because they just walk up being pretty and then everyone likes them. But the person who is average or something or below even, in order for people to get their attention, it's like you have to have like a personality and like learn how to be funny and make conversation and like stuff like that. Because they just can't get away with like looks. So it's like the person that's good at playing games, they can just get away from playing games really good. But someone who's just like starting and is not like a person like that, they just have to make themselves very likable, I guess. Maybe that's like a really dumb comparison, but I think you catch my drift. I mean, I guess you can relate it to like the VTubing stuff too, right? A lot of people argue it's like, oh, you just have to have like a really like pretty model to like get all the views you want. Um, but I don't think that's the case. I think you have to build up your debut to like get people to watch you and stuff. Sometimes people even are lucky to like, start their stuff with like a company, so the company does like everything for them. And they have a nice model right off the bat. But in order for people to, start making a living with like VTubing and streaming and stuff, they kind of have to start. If they don't have that start, they just have to just be like a regular streamer or whatever. Nijisanji debuts. Oh, okay. I know what Nijisanji is. I don't know what debuts are, but I think I understand what you're saying. I'm not really too much of a company VTuber person myself. I think I did really like Mista, even though I didn't really watch his streams. I just kind of watched some of his clips. And then I think another Niji person I really liked was Nina, right? That was her name? Fox girl that recently left, Nina. E.g. Sanji. Nina. Yeah. Nina Kosaka, yeah. I liked her, but she graduated. I kind of liked her vibe. She definitely felt like someone that you can like talk to and stuff. I'm not really into Hololive people. I can't even think of a person on the top of my head that I like. Yeah. So when it comes to corporate stuff, I'm not really into the corporate people. Maybe I haven't like delved into it like properly or something. I don't know. I hear a lot of people liking Mista. Mista is amazing. Yeah, Mista, like, I guess... I think I wasn't, like, a Luxian person when they came out. So, like, again, I'm not really corporate again, but, like, I've seen kind of what... Who's the red-haired one? That guy? Oh, Kuma, right? Vox Akuma. Like, I didn't like his vibe. The other ones are not that memorable to me. But I know Mista had a pretty distinctive design of like a fox detective, so I was like that kind of like attracted me a little bit more. And he was like he just seemed like a very honest person because he definitely came from like clips I've seen, like he would talk about how he came from like being very poor, and so I think he said himself that when you come from when you come from an environment like that, the way you perceive the world is definitely different. And yeah, he was, I don't know, he just like seemed real, you know? I mean like, yeah, design-wise, he was pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really into too many, like, I think the only VTuber that I really do keep up with, kind of, is, Kenji. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I think because it's like you kind of already kind of have this feeling of like it's very corporate that I just don't really, that's like the stuff that I don't really like. So sometimes I like to just go and look for companies that don't really emphasize on that too much. So I think Idle N also does that. I like Rin. I think Rin is pretty cool. And I heard like Idle N is very not very, but they're compared to other idol companies, like they're pretty lenient on like how their VTuber like talents. Yeah, talents is the worst. How they can be and stuff, and like they always have like a big hand in like how they design their characters and like how they want their personalities to be. I think Rin describes like, yeah, we're pretty lenient on like how we do things and stuff. And I do like Utica from Face Connect. I like Utica. She's kind of underrated. She like plays like violin and stuff, and I started watching her because she used to stream Bully on Twitch. I think she's finished with that game now, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like I kind of like a lot of these VTubers, but like sometimes like watching their streams is a little hard for me. It's not like I hate the streams. It's like sometimes I want to be doing something else, so I just like rather keep up with like clips or whatever. It's like when you're a streamer yourself, it's like it feels a little hard to keep up with other people's streams. I don't know what this area here is. Oh, let me just lift it up now. I don't know what this area is that's blocking off, but like I'm just gonna keep it blank. I think the one thing I remember someone saying, someone who wasn't really into like VTubers, who like tried to delve in all to his VTuber stuff, and like it really like resonated with me in a way where it's like, oh, like that was the thing that was bothering me this whole time, especially with like the VTuber stuff and some like anime things that's going on. But he said it's like he's like, oh, it just feels like it's a lot of visual, but there's no substance. That's what he said. It's visual, but no substance. It's visual, but no substance. I repeat that in my head sometimes, and I'm like, that's so true. It's like, it's pretty looking, like the VTuber model's so pretty, but like the personality is manufactured, and the music is, maybe it depends on the VTuber, but that in itself is still very corporate and like trying to copy with like trends and stuff, and like from like the VTuber music that I've heard. You know, it's just like, it just doesn't feel real, you know? I mean, we're talking about VTubers, right? I mean, they're not real technically, they're models, but it's all visual, no substance. They're meant to be looked at, or they're very pretty to look at, but other than that. And here's the thing, I listen to Vocaloid, but like the thing with Vocaloid is that there was never an actual genuine human being behind it. So like everyone can make a personality out of them, and it doesn't really hurt Miku really because she's not like real. So like when it comes to like, oh, it's visual, well, yeah, that makes sense, you know, pretty outfit and stuff. It's not like a real person behind it, you know what I'm saying? And Miku is more of just like what other people see as her, right? So people have different personalities on how they want to portray Miku and stuff like that. I need some water. Yeah, after all that talk, I need some water. I don't know, maybe it's just like food for thought. Something to think about. Maybe I'll make the ribbon. Yeah, I'll make the ribbon the other ribbon's color. Because like if you think about like before like the VTuber stuff popped off, like the general idol culture that's like there, like in Japan. I mean it's like visual and stuff. Like they're just idols that have to keep up with like this personality. And the thing is too with like idols, like it's not like when they are in a group, it's like they stay like that. They can like just switch out into a different group and they just don a new personality. So it's like who is the actual person behind this idol, you know? Like we don't know. Or corporation says this is your personality, this is how you have to perceive yourself. And it's just a visual thing. Which is like, you know, again, like I'm not really mad at that because I also like, you know, see that stuff. I'm like, okay, well, you know, go get your money, girl. But like, yeah. You know, the companies make the music for them. They gotta listen to them, you know. Yeah, I colored in these eraser bits. They're not coming out. Ah, it sucks. Like, yeah, if I ever was like in a VTuber company, like, um, I would have to expect that they're gonna tell me, okay, this is what your personality is, this is what your lore is, and then we just go from there. And it's like I kind of just want to be me, you know. Like I have a character that does have like its kind of background and stuff, but it doesn't shape my personality or anything. It just that's just what my character is like. Like this is what they are and this is where they live, but I don't give my character a personality because me is the personality, just me. Um yeah. And you could say like my character is like, yeah, they're just like very sleepy and tired a lot, but that's just because that's me. That's not like a personality I'm putting on myself to create this character. That's just literally me. Easy. VTuber lore is easy. You just do that. But like I've mentioned before, my VTuber model thing is kind of like a representation of just me, pretty much. And how I like to perceive myself, and yeah. So like I lightly put this on and it turned more of like a pink. So that's pretty good. I thought I was gonna have to do like a red thing. And I do have a bunch of reds here, but I just have to be careful when shading. Like I even heard it's like, you know, models are just made for them right away, and it's like they don't even choose like how they want to have their model. It's like we have this character that's we need someone else to fill in for. It's not like they get to choose how to perceive themselves, right? And I think it's only the bigger companies, I think it's only Idle N that kind of allows the people who are auditioning how they want everything to be like. Or they're choosing, sorry, from the auditions. Okay. I think the base of that dress is done. There's like these little eraser things I'm trying to get rid of, but I can't, unfortunately. You can't really see them on camera, but oh, I forgot this part here. It's there. Let me color in this ribbon. Poppy red here. I think I added too much red there. Oops. A little dark here. Went over the line there, but it's okay. Sometimes with like the shading with my hand, I can't even really see where I'm going a lot of the times. So I'm just gonna color this a little bit. But we are over stream ending time. I wish I could go longer, but for my sanity, I have to stop. This is what we got so far. You can't really see it on camera. Maybe if I do this. There's like this little pinky, like, wash of color on her. But I think the next time I stream this would be the last stream I'm doing this coloring sheet, and maybe do some more coloring sheets. I don't know. It was really hard finding a good coloring sheet when I was planning this stream. This took a while to look for. Because I like what I said in the first stream. It was like Okay, if my model is going back and forth, that's because I'm like swinging back and forth in my chair. I'll stop. But yeah, because like a lot of the coloring sheets, it was too much line art for like a coloring sheet. It was like way too thick of line art, and it was like there was no point coloring it. And I wanted to find like a cute anime one, but like it was hard to find one that was like using art that was probably not theirs. And I found this on this like this website. I think it was for like teachers or to like print out for their kids and stuff. And I think this is an original, so yeah, maybe I'll make my own coloring sheet one day and then stream that. But yeah, I mean, this is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for everyone coming. I'm gonna take my break tomorrow, then I'm gonna stream the next day. I think I'm gonna be streaming just like a regular art stream, like digital art stream. Because I kind of need to start doing that because, I don't know, haven't been feeling a lot of like inspiration nowadays. But I have to like, yeah, I think I have to think about it tomorrow. But thanks for everyone coming. Have a good night, depending on where you are. Have a good day. Oh. It crashed for 2 seconds. It's okay. I'm ending. Okay.